Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur, programa ngagserbi kamang kenrang tayo iti gobyerno probinsyal. Lalo na, iti beneg iti sanggo niyang panlalawigan ti probinsya ng Ilocos Sur. Manted tinanay ng informasyon kadagiti programa, proyektos, tulong ken mga sister kadagiti ang problema nga OFW ang kalugaran tayo. Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur, tinagaget, Produktibo Presiding Officer, the busy Governor of the Province of Ilocos Sur, Ryan Luis Singson, our main anchor, Ken Lito Javier, our co-anchor, Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur, at tuyen nagsubli ngagserbi kada kayo, agsipod tada kayo ti inspirasyon mi, Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur, da kayo ti inspirasyon mi.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Ilocos Surian, and welcome to Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur. Da kayo ti inspirasyon mi. Itinay to ya pong aldaw, Saturday na naman. It's our get together, February 17. Kumusta kayo amin na po? Sabi lang kumanta nakaradkad kayo. Kahit namnamain mi, nga naka-monitor kayo po, ito yung mga oras. Dito ay Bombo Radio, 603 kHz sa DCWB. Ken Facebook Live, kastamin din na po iti katay-up tayo, ti Iloco Heritage sa channel. Facebook Live, ken Eagle Vision Cable TV. Dati kayem kapsat yung kapidyo Lito Javier, at tuya po, maumay-serbi ka na kayo, kastamin din na po, iti main anchor iti programa Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur, the Vice Governor of the Province of Ilocos Sur, Honorable Ryan Luis Singson. Kumusta kayo amin na po? Oy, kakalpas ti Valentine's niya. Okay kayo malaan? Ha? Makatadir kayo malaan? Sinuri kita awan apo iti kina-Valentine's na. Dito'y kailangan Ryanniag. Ha? At least dito'y ado ti maamuan nyo madamag nyo pagsehatan. Papagayam, tinituya po nga oras sa akin ganito, kat ato na kita'y activities apo, kada kiti napalpalabas, na siyempre, anya ba, nalpas apo, iti Ilocos Sur Festival, papagayam, 18 days, 18 nights, gasong that, yan, ado nga puy-puyat ken sakripisyo. And by the way, congratulations apo, iti biyang iti provincial government for this event, mga kaibigan, headed by Governor Jerry Singson and Vice Governor Ryan Singson, the provincial board members. Kaya amin-amin na po nga LGU, iti probinsya tayo ng Ilocos Sur, dagiti participants, kadagiti na dumaduma po nga event, iti na ito'y napalabas sa nga Ilocos Sur Festival. Maraming salamat ka na kayo amin at papagayam. Nakita yun di ba? Lalo ka nakita'y naki-trade fair, nakita'y nakalako dito tiwana, produkto na, kanagiti nagnegosyo da po. Successful, di ba? So, nagiya po niya, adalang nagiti sumagmano nga parte, ibigay, timabalin tayo pong ipabuyan to madamdama, ti programa ti Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur. Kaya na siyempre, dito yung napintas apong programa ni Ma'am Lar Valdez from Las Vegas with Love. Kadwa namin dita po ni po Vice Gobernador Ryan, kaya po Governor Jerry nga nangyawat dagitoy wheelchair, iti kadagitay opisyalis tayo po iti na dumaduma nga district hospital dito'y probinsya tayo nga Ilocos Sur. Kaya na adopay papagayam. Sorry tati Vice Gobernador tayo po, han nga ang programa itatag, sibod tanda kami na ti event po iti Philippine Navy reservist, mga kaibigan, itata para tinati sumarunong bats apo iti reservist, papagayang alas 8 apo dito yung mismong Bigan Convention Center. At dati more than 100 nga participants dito ikata. Siyempre, being the officers po iti Navy, dito'y probinsya tayo ng Ilocos Sur, iso ti mangidadaulo kada tayo, ni Apo Vice Gobernador Ryan Singson, kat adal niya nga activities sa papagayam. So nga, hangko nga baybay kayo ka na kayo na po, daman tayo kitin sa gana tayo, nga may parang itinati nga oras, ini programa tayo, Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur. Heto na po!
Thank you so much. Agyaman at amin all this coordinated event. When I came here, I was in Narvacan and I didn't realize such event will happen. Marlon sent me a draft of the program, and that's when I realized, oh my God, am I gonna be speaking or whatever? It's like, so what I'm saying before I start saying whatever I'm gonna say is, I told Marlon, I'm not a politician, so whatever I say is coming from my heart. It all started in year probably 2012, 2013 when I attended a mass in Henderson, Nevada, the next city to the Las Vegas. And the American Wheelchair Association Mission, the CEO, Chris Lewis, mentioned, because he was doing a fundraising, and he mentioned that the wheelchairs, they can send it anywhere in the world. It's international. It's not local, like just nationwide. And the first thing, my heart goes, oh, this is good for the Philippines. So I waited until I'm done. I committed myself to help the St. Thomas Aquinas more, a chapel they're building within the compound of UNLV, University, Nevada, Las Vegas. For 5 years, I committed myself to do a fundraising for the church, right? And after that, that was last year, I decided, 2023, because it's now 2024, to move on to the wheelchair project. And the extent of the wheelchair project, I didn't realize. I only realized when I got the 100 wheelchairs. It's like, how will I transport this to Ilocos Sur? Or all the way, at least Norte? And I remember my best friend in Instagram. Social media works, guys, so you better be on social media. Thank you, Vice Governor. Vice Governor Ryan. I told him, I need help. I need help for the transportation. And he goes, don't worry, we'll take care of it. And he did, from Manila to, and then Cara goes, we could only transport up to Bigan. Well, Ilocos Norte is still Ilocos. Ilocos, and you still have the Partas cargo truck. Why not go all the way to Norte? So they did, and appreciate that also. And today, before I go on, I'd like to say thank you to Governor Jerry Singson for his presence, of course, my best friend. Last night, we were, my cousin-in-law, we were at the plaza for the festival, the dancing music fountain. Yeah. And we got sprayed, you know how it goes. But I'm impressed because the sharing of all these improvements of vegan, and now in Narvacan, finally in Narvacan, I was telling him, I'm so glad Governor Mayor Chavit came to Narvacan because there's improvement now. We got the Jollibee, and I heard McDonald's will be there. The market, it's a digital market, and I'm impressed because, you know, where those, especially the seafood area, they have their own sink to clean up, and all marble and all this stuff. And I'm so glad this Simpson clan is expanding the good services for all. Like what I said, now I feel like I'm a politician, but, but that's the truth. Now, with the wheelchair, I don't know, it just clicked in my head and in my heart. And the first distribution was in Narvacan, and I saw the recipients. Most of them came, and it breaks my heart because you would see the poorest of the poor. Like what Governor Simpson said, and what I told everyone, I'm not rich. Keep that in mind. I'm not rich, but I've been blessed. the lifestyle that I have is beyond my dreams, and I'd like to share it to everyone in such a way. Wheelchair is the first to come, I guess. And last night when we were at the plaza, I took pictures. I saw this one Ilocos Sur. So I wonder what does this mean? And now it's a good goal, the umbrella thing for all the Ilocos Sur in global. And I could say I'm proud that I'm going to be the first to show this contribution. I don't want to use the word donation, but contribution, and I hope they will follow. They would bring something for our kababayan, for the Ilocosurians especially. And I'd like to end my little speech by reading this, because on my birthday, someone gave me a frame, and this is it. And it just spelled or talked to me of what I was doing. I kind of like tear-eyed when I saw this one. And I'd like to share it to everyone. Time, the greatest gift you can give someone is your time. Because when you dedicate your time, you are offering a part of your life that you never get back. That really means a lot to me. Thank you, everyone.
Wow, thank you very much, Ma'am, for the...
Tayo ni Apo Governor Jerry Singson, ni Ma'am Lar Valdez, Chief of Hospitals, Father Marlon Belmonte, Provincial Health Office Staff, yan kadami na po na inspirasyon ko Sir Servi na impag na oras. I-explain ko lang po no kasano nga naramid dato yung programa. Tipod no na ni Ma'am Larket ko, Instagram friend ko.
My best friend.
So, kasi tingin ko, DJ Apo nga nagdrugi, nga nagpapatang kami, at dito napintas nga programa na kaya naramiden, dito nag-distribute iti wheelchairs dito probinsya ng Ilocos Sur. Kaya mahaan lang dito Ilocos Sur, Apo, ti papanan ni Ma'am Lar. Mapanpay Norte, Cagayan, kinadapainted ng wheelchairs di Manila. So maragsakan na do di kasto nga balikbayan, anda malipatan na po di nagkapuanan da. Taga Narbacan ni Ma'am Lar, ket takyan na tulong, di nga wheelchairs ma'am, nagyamyaman kami unay. So nga di balikbayan, so ray busy da, si abroad. Kaya nalata po nga malipatan nga umay nga tumulong dito'y probinsyada. So nga Ma'am Lar, thank you very much. And I hope this won't be the last program that you will be giving to the provincial government and to our beloved province. Manen, Ma'am Lar, kaya man kami unay. Yan, congratulations kasi dito'y district hospitals nga ma-receive dito'y wheelchairs. So, namnamahin tayo, nga adupay ako nga tumulong, nga balikbayan tayo, so nga talaga nga naswerte tayo, di kita balikbayan tayo, kaya tumulong, kaya sumupsupport talaga tayo niya tayo. Diyos ko yung tingin na.
Thank you, sir, for the...
Forever, na ama, probinsya ng Ilocos Sur, awan sa bali ni Apo Governor Chavin Singson. Police Regional Office 1, Regional Director, Police Brigadier General Lou Frias Evangelista. Congressman Mayor Eric Singson, Governor Jerry Singson, Sangguniang Panalawigan members, ang mga mayors na idadalawan ni Presidente ni League of Municipalities, ni Apo Mayor Jeremy Gulan. Provincial Director, Police Colonel Darnell Luan and ISPPO family. Heads and representatives of national government agencies, NGOs, academe, and awardees, BGIS heads and employees, and ang serserbi na ibang na oras. Today, we are honoring and giving due recognition to the outstanding achievements and contributions of remarkable Ilocos Surian men and women whose dedication and hard work in their respective professions, sectors, or organizations have contributed to the betterment of the lives of our people and helped the provincial government of Ilocos Sur in the attainment of its goals, programs, and initiatives. As we applaud accomplishments as well as sacrifices of our esteemed awardees, let us put emphasis on the values that have guided them on their journey to success, values such as perseverance, integrity, compassion, and a commitment to serving others. These are the values that define most of us Ilocos Surians. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the awardees of Pamadayo 2024. Your achievements are a source of pride and inspiration for all of us. And I have no doubt that you will continue to make significant contributions for the growth and development of our province in the years to come. A quote by businessman and author Harvey McKay: a great accomplishment shouldn't be the end of the road, but the starting point for the next leap forward. It is my fervent hope that you will constantly strive to become better at what you do so that you can do more for our fellow Ilocosurians, whom we are all duty-bound to serve. The starting point of the next leap forward is the hope that you will strive better. To our guests and attendees, thank you for joining us in this celebration of excellence. May Pamadayo 2024 serve as a reminder of the incredible potential that lies within each of us and inspire us to strive for excellence in all that we do. Again, a warm welcome to all of you. Let us continue working together towards a more progressive, successful, and resilient province of Ilocos Sur. So, initigina kanimbang oras na tayo.
To my wife, Patch, ako po ay masayang-masaya tong gabing to dahil nandito po sa Ilocos Sur ang aking mga kabatchmate, mga barkada ko noon sa Kongreso at sa League of Governors of the Philippines, ang ating boss noon, ang aming presidente sa Governors League, Governor Presby Velasco of Marinduque. Boss. Governor Arthur Defensor of Iloilo, Governor Emilio Mendoza of Cotabato, Gov. Ann Hofer of Zamboanga, Sibugay, Governor Victor Yu, Congresswoman Divina Yu, and Congresswoman Victoria Yu of Zamboanga del Sur, Governor Rogelio Roque, and Congresswoman Laarni Roque of Bukidnon, Governor Roda Cadyao of Antique, Governor Nilo Demri of Dinagat Island, yan siyempre, ti Governor tayo, ti Probinsya ti Ilocos Sur, Governor Jerry Singson. Sangguniang Palalawigan members, city and municipal officials headed by our mayors, League of Provinces of the Philippines Secretariat, heads and representatives of national government, agencies and NGOs, Board of Judges, PGIS heads and employees, balikbayans, ken kataway amin na po, nga inspirasyon ko magserserbi na imbag na oras. Tonight, we celebrate the beauty advocacy and intelligence of the remarkable young women representing the respective cities and municipalities, proudly showcasing the diverse and rich culture of our beloved province. Each contestant has demonstrated poise, talent, and a deep commitment to serving as goodwill ambassadors of Ilocos Sur, embodying the values of our people with grace and dignity. More than ever, this pageant reminds us that throughout history, the women of Ilocos Sur have been the unsung heroes, the pillars of strength, and the driving force behind many of the initiatives that have propelled our province towards progress and prosperity. Ilocos Surian women are key contributors to our local economy, driving growth and innovation across various sectors, whether it's through entrepreneurship, agriculture, tourism, or the arts. Women, entrepreneurs, and professionals are making their mark, creating jobs and supporting economic development in our province. I would like to express my advanced congratulations to all the winners and contestants of the Miss Ilocos Sur 2024. May this coronation night be a memorable and joyous occasion for all as we honor the beauty, talent, and resilience of the young women who represent the best of Ilocos Sur. Thank you very much, and let us all enjoy Diyos unay tigina, kaya naimbag na oras katakay na po.
Papagayam, kanagiti amin na po simuporta, tinating oras, iti programa Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur. And siyempre, of course, itinagamiten ni Apo Vice Gobernador Ryan Simpson ken detigayem ken kapsatyo kapidyo Lito Javier agyamyaman kami Apo iti dating manen nga kanito nga ingkayo manen Apo panang suportan programa tayo Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur. At kita-kita tayo manen Apo ito do sumaruno nga Sabado palubos na po Diyos dito laing Ryanniag Ti Ilocos Sur. Sure, Ilocos Sur.
Good morning Manong. Kastamet nga kablaawak digiti dingdingig ti Bombo Radio. Naimbag nga agsapa tayo amin na po.
Okay. Kung mayor hindi umumay kami dito, nagano digiti mapampansin nga development. Like for example, bridges. Whether nakita mi nga bridge ito ay digiti ibabagata nga you are building adong rantay as part of your idi pala congressman ka, sir?
Kinagpeso na dito Manong ti ngamin probinsya ti Abra for the longest time. Mapapapal kami kada kayo ng taga Ilocos and other adjoining provinces. Sila neglected kami kasi maybe awam ti kumbaga DJ bilang tibutan temi dito sila kada do mga luglugar may isa lang ako. May isa lang ili dito. But talaga, we have to admit that nabaybayan kami dito sa probinsya ti Abra for the longest time. But siguro nakimit na ako just hindi nagdiputado tayo way back in 2016. Niranamit nga gagayem tayo digiti at kadwan na adu ti gagayem tayo nga nakatulong kanya.
So, on behalf of BMW Motorrad Philippines, I'd like to thank everyone for this opportunity. Siyempre, first time namin with the FJ Moto team. And of course, we're really excited. This is going to be a start of much more numerous and more events, longer partnership. So, ayun, thank you very much. And yeah, hope to see you guys later. Please stay. For the rest of hanggang end of weekend, may mga event po tayo, and of course we have our booth over there. Lahat ng mga BMW Motorrad riders can go for a quick service and some refreshments starting today. So yun, thank you and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Salamat.
Let's go!
Thank you, Coach Bell. Thank you, Tina. Ang landi niyo ni Dennis.
Una-una, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat sa FJ Moto, sa mga co-presenters, sila BMW, lahat po ng mga exhibitors dito. Maraming salamat. If I'm not mistaken, back in 2007, first time na nag-host ang Vegan at saka ng Ilocos Sur nung National Bike Convention. Doon na nagsimula yung pagkakilala sa Ilocos Sur na parating host sa mga motorcycle events. So ang gusto namin, ang goal namin, every year po tayo ng mga events at the same time, na-promote na rin po yung ating probinsya na wala pa naman akong naririnig na negative, no? Puro positive po yung mga sinasabi na maganda yung Ilocos Sur, maganda yung daan. So, biker-friendly ang ating probinsya at maraming salamat at pinili niyo ulit ang probinsya ng Ilocos Sur. Since this is the first FJ Moto Off-Road Fair, sigurado po may second, third, fourth, fifth, hanggang sunod-sunod na yan. Hanggang sumikat ulit ang Ilocos Sur at saka yung biker community. And congratulations kay sa ating mga partners, si Don Joseph, Dennis, sa very successful mountain cross. 300 riders ay nadadating dito at makikita na naman nila yung ganda ng Vegan at Ilocos Sur. So sana Don Joseph, every year na to, hayaan mo, kami naman ay susuporta 100%. No, kung ano kung kailangan para gumanda at maging successful ulit itong event natin. So again, sa lahat po, maraming salamat and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Go!
Thank you very much, our Vice Governor.
Lakasin na. Di ko abot, goofy.
Thank you very much for your time. So I'm Imai from ENEOS Philippine Corporation. So it's my pleasure to give my comments to this wonderful event. So firstly, appreciate local government, Ilocos Sur, and Vegan, and also Deputy Governor support to this wonderful event. Thank you very much. And also organizer Don Mirakino and other organizer team, congratulate your third good event in this Ilocos Sur. ENEOS Philippines, we supply lubricants, Japanese quality, high quality lubricants to all riders and drivers. But also we expect always not only product supply, but also good experience and wonderful challenge by themselves in the event. So as you know, this motorcycle mountain cross event is the same idea, very sympathy to our policy. Not only competition among riders, rider challenge by themselves, and also they evaluate social community, mountain people. It's my beautiful point of this event. Not just competition each other, build experience and respect local people and local community by all attendees. It's wonderful event by organized all related stakeholders. We also very proud to be part of this event as a sponsor. Our sponsorship is a very small part, but organized by local government and organizer all frontliners. Congratulations and also appreciate your all efforts. Thank you very much. And also, nice day until tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives. Di kooperatiba ano bayagin nagseserbi karang di Ilocano iti amyanan a Luzon. Di kooperatiba ang manpapaay ti serbisyo, benepisyo, ken mangisakit karang di empleyado ken miyembro na. Di Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives wano NSCC ket adon tinatulungan na. Babayan medit na mayat alangin-langin ken kooperasyon dagiti miyembro ken mangimatmaton. adon tinagduruasan ti kooperatiba. Adupay dagiti tinaynayon ang kasdek akas ti NSCC Farm, Chicharon Processing Facility, Macro Laboratory, kastameten ti NSCC Plaza, ken NSCC Business Center. Isungan niya pelang ter orayem makikapengkan iti kadakilan a kooperatiba iti probinsya. Di Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives suman na NSCC, imatmatunan na daytoy ni Dr. Gibina Kenny.
Paapo ka diti makayayo abuya iti uneg iti pagtaingam. Anyaman nagasapulam kas ti moderno a klase iti silaw kada dati chandelier, LED lights ken na dumapay. Kasabay karigiti agkakapintas a toilet bowl, wall claddings, stainless sa lababo, kasamit na dumaduma ti klase na a tiles ken na dumapay a materyales agkasapulan ti pagbangon ti balay. Pasyaren ti AC Newborn Home and Builder Center. Nalawa ti showroom da, agkomportable kang agpili ti kayat mo a disenyo. Mabalin pa'y nga isuda iti mag-set up kadagiti gatangin. Masarakan sa Rizal Street, Sulphur, Bantay, Ilocos Sur. Imatmatunan na Mr. and Mrs. Alain Chan. Saanen ngagtaktak mapankan sa JAC Newborn Home and Builder Center.
Aldaw tayo aming kailian, siya ni Jean Pacquiao de Guzman, may isang legit and authorized distributor ni I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley ni Miss Maritani Fernandez na nagkaputi Australia. Dating barley tayo at 100% na organic, kasama din na FDA approved, halal certified, ken adaan pa iti super brand seal. Dating of barley tinakatulong kan ni Miss Maritani Fernandez, iti sakit na nga cancer, kati kumusan iti 22 years cancer-free isuna. Ni I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley tayo katandaan iti 68 micronutrients, kalaman ng iti amino acids, enzymes, vitamins, and minerals. Isungan ang paspasar ka iti problema iti high blood, cholesterol, diabetes, arthritis, kaya nadunga pa yung ananayan, ipada sa mo iti I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley, na sigurado na makatulong din kayo iti sa lugar. Disclaimer na, timarli tayo kat saan nga maaramat na pangagas, yung basket di, day tikat may salaang na alternatibo, nga mabalin na makatulong, kadagiti anyaman nga ananayan tayo. Tapno mapadas nyo iti visa ti I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley, mabalin nyo ti tumawag iti numero 0999-880-3995 or 0935-681-7229. Again, siya ni Jean Pacquiao de Guzman, may isang legit and authorized distributor ti I Am Amazing Pure Organic Barley from Australia.
As the heritage province of the North reopens to tourists, it launches the all-new Tour Ilocos Sur app. A quick guide to Ilocos Sur at your fingertips. Find the best tourist spots. Hotels. Bars and restaurants. And authentic Ilocos Sur products and food. Be updated on upcoming events, plus get notified on the important announcements and updates. Available for global download on Android and iOS. The Tour Ilocos Sur app. Historical becomes digital.
Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives. Ti kooperatiba ano bayagin nga nagseserbi kadang ti Ilocano iti amyanan a Luzon. Ti kooperatiba ang manpapaay ti serbisyo, benepisyo, ken mangisakit kariti empleyado ken miyembro na. Ti Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives muna NSCC ket adon tinatulungan na. Babayin med iti namayat alangin-langin ken kooperasyon dagiti miyembro ken mangimatmaton. Adon tinagduruasan ti kooperatiba. Adupay dagiti naynayon ang kasdek, akas ti NSCC Farm, Chicharon Processing Facility, Macro Laboratory, kastameten ti NSCC Plaza, ken NSCC Business Center. Isungan niya pelang ter orayem makikaptengkan iti kadakilan a kooperatiba iti probinsya. Ti Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives sumana NSCC, imatmatunan na daytoy ni Dr. Gibina Kenny.
Paapo ganiti makayayo abuya iti uneg iti pagtaingam. Anya nga nagasapulam kas ti moderno a klase iti silaw at adita ti chandelier, LED lights ken dumapay. Kasabay kadagiti agkagapintas a toilet bowl, wall claddings, stainless sa lababo, kasameten na dumaduma ti klase na a tiles ken dumapay a materyales agkasapulan ti pagbangon ti balay. Pasyaren ti AC Newborn Home and Builder Center. Nalawa ti showroom da, agkomportable kang agpili ti kayat mo a disenyo. Mabalin pa nga isuda iti magi-set up kadagiti gatangin. Masarakan sa Rizal Street, Sulphur, Bantay, Ilocos Sur. Imatmatunan ng Mr. and Mrs. Alain Chan. Saanen ngagtaktak mapankan sa AC Newborn Home and Builder Center.
The President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Panahon na ng pagbabago, dahil sa ito ay kinakailangan tayo na tulong-tulong, napaon na rin ang mahal nating bayan. Panahon na magbabago, at iayos ang mga dapat ayusin.
We may now be seated. Good evening. We are gathered here tonight for the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network Lighting Up Ceremony, linking islands, empowering communities. To formally begin our program, may we call on the chairman of Infinivan Inc., Mr. Koji Miyashita, to deliver his welcome remarks.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. We have a very, very special guest for tonight. Let me acknowledge our very special guest, His Excellency President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin. DICT Secretary Ivan Uy, Ambassador of Japan Kazuhiko Koshikawa, Mr. Shigeru Shimoda, President of Japan Chamber of Commerce and Industry of the Philippines, Mr. Seiji Takano, Chief Representative of Japan Association Manila, Mr. Takema Sakamoto, Chief Representative of JICA, Mr. Masashi Kishioka, Chief Representative of JBIC Manila, Our partners, our valued fiber network co-build partners, thank you for your support. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me first express my heartfelt thanks to the President for coming to my company's most important milestone. When we set out to the business here in the Philippines some 12 years ago, after many years of serving the Filipino population in Japan, I have always had the vision of making the Philippines the telecommunication hub of Asia. Today, I wanted to discuss about our PDSCN. Before I go to my prepared speech proper, allow me to give everyone a general idea of how this project was conceived. Primary problem we wanted to solve was high cost of internet connectivity. There are two main components to this: international portion and considering different in the physical distance covered by international part of the network and domestic portion. It is almost inconceivable that the domestic cost is twice much as international cost. Percentage-wise, it should be other way around. And why is that? One of the main reasons is because domestic facilities were limited and exclusive to use of the operator who built it. Competition was very restricted. We very much wanted to change that. My company IPS, which is listed in the Tokyo Stock Exchange, represented in the Philippines by our subsidiary, Infinibank, holders of the Congressional Telecommunication franchise, and the provisional authority from the National Telecommunication Commissions to provide broadband service nationwide. This event formally launches internet connectivity services on the express route of our company-initiated Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network, or PDSCN. This is a 2,500-kilometer fiber optic backbone network infrastructure that connects Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, with touch point in 21 provinces, starting from Quezon all the way to Zamboanga. It was built based on strict Japanese standards, the submarine cable laying out undertaking by NTT Marine and KCS, subsidiary of the top two telecom companies in Japan. The PDSCN connects with Luzon networks and effectively links BISMI service areas to all existing and envisioned international submarine cable systems that connect internet backbone, as well as hyperscale data centers and telecom hubs, where those submarine cable capacity are intended to be delivered to. It is designed as self-healing network that addresses the mission-critical and high availability requirements of internet service providers, BPOs, and other similar clients. Today, with 20 terabits, we have the third largest upstream capacity to the internet backbone from the Philippines. When we set out to do business here some 12 years ago, internet connectivity was very slow and expensive compared to our Asian neighbors and the rest of the world. Through the combined effort of public and private sectors, much has changed since then. In Luzon, particularly in Metro Manila, availability, reliability, and speed of internet connections have improved. Unfortunately, for the Visayas, Mindanao regions, the story is still quite different. This is because of the absence of a reliable transmission facility that connects them to the internet backbone via international submarine cable, mostly landing in Luzon. This is why the PDSCN is a real game changer. We believe that the lighting up of the PDSCN is a major step toward achieving the goals of a government's national broadband plan. As everybody knows, this is a government vision that is estimated to be complete over a 10 years period and could cost upward of 100 billion pesos. We are offering to work hand in hand with the administration to bring the goals of a national broadband plan into reality. We can jumpstart the national broadband plan by giving the government access to our network infrastructure facilities on the very flexible term through the DICT and under its existing procurement guideline. We are quite convinced that if given the chance, we can successfully achieve the national broadband plan's goal at a much lower cost with a shorter period of time. Mr. President, you do not wait for the 10 years. We can do it right away. The PDSCN is the only one several flagship project that we have embarked on that in full support of President calls for a nationwide digital transformation, which will allow Filipino people to catch up to ASEAN neighbors and the rest of the world. My company, IPS, encouraged by the last year's amendment to the Public Service Act, is pushing for, first, new fiber optic infrastructure along the major expressway like NREX, SREX, SCTEX, TPREX, STARTOL, and PNR routes, effectively and more reliably connect submarine cable system to internet hubs and data center in national capital region and elsewhere. Second, common use fiber optic facility in ongoing Metro Manila subway project. Third, phase one smart city capability in LGUs by way of a full turnkey document management system which entails digitization and archiving for the easy access of a paper-based public records, and lastly, a Philippine flagship satellite to complete connectivity coverage of the remote area which are currently unserved or underserved by existing fiber optic or mobile networks. In closing, let me reaffirm my company's commitment to supporting the President's digital transformation aspirations during his tenure and beyond. Thank you for all very much for coming today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you, Mr. Miyashita. And now may we call on Japanese Ambassador to the Philippines, Koshikawa Kazuhiko, for his message.
His Excellency President Ferdinando Marcos Jr., distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Congratulations and thank you very much for inviting us to the lighting up ceremony of Philippine domestic submarine cable network led by Infiniban, Globe Telecom, and Eastern Communications. I'm personally so happy to be here, honored to be here as Ambassador of Japan here in the Philippines. These days, submarine cables are playing an increasingly crucial role in national telecommunication networks. Thus ensuring the cybersecurity of such cable is critical to the country. Given this formidable endeavor, we feel grateful and honored to witness that the Japanese company could become part of such an important infrastructure development in Philippines. As strategic partners, Japan and the Philippines cooperate in a wide range of areas, from economy to national securities. Now, this PDSCN has become one of the projects that will symbolize the prevailing strong bilateral relations and partnership between our two countries. Importantly, PDSCN will contribute significantly to His Excellency President Marcos' broadband NAM-MASA. I deeply admire the great policy initiative and effort of Secretary Wee behind the realization of this submarine cable. I also salute InfiniBand and partner companies for their world-class expertise and determination to turn this project into reality. Furthermore, I'd like to commend the effort of Kokusai Cable Ship Company and NTT World Engineering Marine Corporation, whose expertise in installation of subsea cable significantly increased the reliability of the cable. It is well known that the Philippines is a country with a large population of young digital natives, and thus has great potential for the development of thriving digital economy. The Japanese government also hopes to further cooperation with the Philippine government and private sectors in digitalization of the Philippines, as stated in the leader's joint statement during His Excellency President Marcos' visit to Japan last February. For example, in October last year, JICA started dispatching experts to the ICT for cybersecurity capacity building. On this final note, please allow me to once again express my warmest congratulations on the lighting up of the PDSCN and my aspiration that PDSCN and other cooperation between our two nations will ignite even more accelerated digitalization of the Philippines. Mabuhay!
Thank you, Ambassador Kazuhiko. To deliver his message, may we call on Information and Communications Technology Secretary Ivan John Uy.
Thank you. His Excellency President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., His Excellency Executive Secretary Chief Justice Lucas Bersamin, His Excellency Ambassador Koshikawa Kazuhiko, Chairman Koji Miyashita, and officials of InfiniBand, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is our distinct privilege and honor to join in this lighting up ceremony of the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network. Today's momentous occasion is an opportune time for us to reflect on how far we have come in our internet journey. Without too much revealing our age, I'm certain that many of us present here today remember the days when connectivity was a test of patience and will, with speeds clocking only at the kbps or the kilobytes per second level. The term surfing the internet may be more aptly described as paddling the shallow end of the digital pool. That shared experience was an arduous yet necessary step in our country's digital transformation journey. Through the government's concerted efforts and the support from the private sector, the Philippines today ranks 49th out of the 178 countries in terms of fixed broadband speed, with a download speed of 92.92 Mbps and an upload speed of 93.94 Mbps. I can now say with confidence that browsing the internet in the Philippines no longer feels like paddling anymore. Instead, we are riding the digital waves along with the rest of the world and embracing the vast opportunities brought about by the digital economy. The lighting up of the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network will allow us to venture closer to our shared vision of achieving enhanced connectivity, which is one of the directives of our beloved President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. to connect Filipinos across the country, ensuring that no citizen is left behind. This more than 2,500-kilometer fiber optic backbone network spanning from Quezon Province in Luzon to Zamboanga in Mindanao will empower previously underserved and unserved areas, providing transformational, educational, health, and socio-economic opportunities to our countrymen and increasing the growth of digital cities and communities across the nation. The Department of Information Communications Technology envisions the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network as a vital component of our national fiber backbone, connecting the remote islands for expanded access to communication and internet services. Through initiatives such as our Broadband ng Masa program and our GovNet program, we're empowering more and more Filipinos in the fourth industrial revolution. To Infinivan, thank you for your partnership in advancing connectivity in our country. Your investment in our future is an affirmation of your confidence in the visionary leadership of our President to transform our country into a digital powerhouse and to continuously improve our policies and programs to foster innovation, meaningful change, and promote a more conducive business environment. Incidentally, today, February 15th, is the world celebrates the world's first computer day. In 1945, this day of February 15, the electronic numerical integrator and computer, or the ENIAC, was powered up, and it was sparked the birth of our computer age. And just like what ENIAC did to humankind, we do look forward that this launch of the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network will light up the Philippines and make us a very important player in the digital age in the world economy. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Secretary Uy. Let us now direct our attention on screen for a short audio-visual presentation on the Philippine Domestic Submarine Network Project. For centuries, Filipinos have scaled mountains and crossed the seas with a desire to reach out to one another. And beneath the waves, a hidden network powers the heartbeat of this nation. This is the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network, a communication network development initiated by Infinivan. Infinivan's objective is to spearhead the once unimaginable feat of connecting the country's three major regions, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The project is the largest submarine cable system ever built in the Philippines, a major step towards the realization of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s aspirations of enhancing our connectivity among our islands and accelerating digital transformation. To be able to achieve this, we worked with top Japanese telecommunications industry leaders that are known for excellent technical skills and proven global track record in deploying subsea cable systems. Cable ships equipped with the latest technologies were deployed to tackle one of the most critical tasks of this mission, laying kilometers of submarine cable. KCS's Cable Infinity and NTT-WEM Subaru are two of the most modern high-technology vessels that are capable of loading an equivalent length of 5,000 kilometers of lightweight cable. These cable-laying ships also boast of a complement of remotely operated vehicles that can submerge up to 3,000 meters and submersible plows to secure the valuable cables vital to the project. Infinivan understands everyday connectivity issues such as outages brought about by cable cuts and other external factors. Fully armored cables were used to withstand underwater aggression. Multiple loops were created in order to reduce multiple outages, and in rare instances of multiple cable cuts, connection can be restored in a matter of minutes instead of days. Infinivan strategically planned the key locations in order to successfully cover 96% of the population, from Batangas to Lucena City and Bulan of Luzon Island to all the islands in the Visayas, all the way to Cagayan de Oro City, Surigao, and Dipolog of Mindanao Island. Each installation is fundamental in achieving the goal of having fast, reliable, and affordable internet readily available to every Filipino. The vision of PDSCN is to change the way we understand connectivity. The PDSCN project holds the potential to revolutionize mobile and broadband internet access across the archipelago, reaching even the remotest corners and underserved parts of our country. The Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network is the most advanced lifeline that binds our nation together, linking islands, empowering communities. At this point, we shall now proceed with the lighting up ceremony, which signals the official launch of the Philippine Domestic Submarine Network project. May we kindly request the President and the rest of our stage party to please stand. In a short while, we will be requesting the President to kindly press the button to officially launch the Philippine Domestic Submarine Network project. Ready, Mr. President? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mr. President, and congratulations to Infinivan, Inc. At this juncture, may we call on Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin to introduce our guest of honor and keynote speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much for that introduction, Executive Secretary Luc Bersamin. The Ambassador of Japan to the Philippines, His Excellency Koshikawa Kazuhiko, and other members of the Diplomatic Corps who are present here today. Of course, our DICT Secretary Ivan Uy, and the other members of his department. And of course, our partner, the Chairman of Infinivan Inc., Mr. Koji Miyashita, and my fellow workers in government, and of course our very important partners in the private sector, and our very important partners in the financing institutions who were introduced earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Since the start of this administration, it has been quickly recognized that the importance of digitalization and what its role is in the private sector in achieving our vision of a digitally connected Philippines. With the help of our private sector partners, we continue to pursue measures towards providing the Filipino people with reliable and affordable internet services, which will enable us to improve our standing in the world in terms of broadband and mobile internet speed and coverage. Tonight, what we have done here will accelerate the pace of our improvement anew as we light up the beam of the Philippine Domestic Submarine Cable Network, or the PDSCN. Spanning approximately 2,500 kilometers, it is now the longest and highest capacity domestic submarine fiber cable network in the Philippines, connecting our islands in various touch points from the provinces of Quezon to Zamboanga. With the completion of the PDSCN, let me express our excitement and our optimism as we zoom in on faster fiber internet speeds for Filipinos. I congratulate Infinivan and its partners Globe Telecom and Eastern Telecommunications for making this impressive project a reality. The project that you have initiated and meticulously completed without much fanfare is truly a game changer in the Philippines' quest to be amongst equals in terms of internet interconnectivity and digital transformation. It is also a testament not only to Japanese ingenuity and technological advancement that we strive to emulate, but also to the strong bonds of friendship that connect our two countries forever. Because of this connection, we now find a long-term solution that delivers high connectivity and high-speed internet for our people and facilitates the realization of the bagong Pilipinas that we envision for our country. With this project, we will be able to better position our country as an even more attractive destination for technology-centric businesses, such as hyperscale data centers and AI computing. We will also be able to provide faster internet, more efficient digital services to Filipinos located in both urban and rural areas of the country. More importantly, this will help facilitate our efforts to digitalize public data and government services to cater to the needs of our people efficiently. The same vision and foresight of our future with the PDSCN is shared by our Japanese friends and partners. Again, we would like to thank you for choosing to do business in our country and for making possible the much-needed high technology transfer that will allow us to be at par with our more advanced peers in today's technology-driven global marketplace. I look forward to further collaboration and partnership in different endeavors where we can gain from your experience and your expertise. We are excited to see the many investments that will come to fruition in the near future. So let me reiterate that this government supports public-private sector investment, and we are committed to promoting the ease of doing business in the Philippines to facilitate the establishment of critical infrastructure in telecommunications. This project brings us our dream of a better, brighter, and more connected bagong Pilipinas. Thank you, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Mabuhay ang Infinivan at ang PDSCN, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po at magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity in 2 sets. First, may we call on stage Infinivan Inc. executives. Infinibank Inc. Board of Directors, please stand by here on the right side downstage. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Infinivan Inc. Board of Directors, you may now proceed on stage. Thank you. Please exit to your right. And that concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing the event tonight. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. May we request everyone to please stay in your respective seats until the President has left the venue. Thank you. Once again, we would like to request everyone to please stay in their respective seats until the President has left the venue. Thank you very much.
We may now be seated. Magandang hapon po and welcome to the awarding rites for 2023 Outstanding Government Workers and the Presidential Medal of Merit. We invite Chairperson Carlo B. Nograles of the Civil Service Commission to give his welcome message.
His Excellency President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin, Commission on Audit Chairperson Gamaliel Cordoba, Land Bank of the Philippines President and CEO Lynette Ortiz, Philippine National Police Chief of Police, Police General Benjamin Acorda Jr., Department of Science and Technology Secretary Renato Solidum Jr., Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong, Camarines Norte Governor Ricarte Padilla, CSE Commissioner Eileen Lourdes A. Lizada, CSE Commissioner Ryan Alvin R. Acosta. And I am joined by the members of the Committee on Awards for the Presidential Lingkod Bayan and CSE Pag-asa, University of Asia and the Pacific President Dr. Winston Conrad Padohinog, former DOST FNRI Director Professor Dr. Mario Capanzana, Chief of the Presidential Protocol Rachel Quiñones, former COPP Adelio Cruz, Metrobank Foundation President Ansieto Chito Sobrepeña, and the Committee on Awards for Dangal ng Bayan, CSE Commissioner Eileen Lizada, Ombudsman Samuel Martires, COA Chairperson Cordoba, and OP Senior Deputy Executive Secretary Hubert B. Guevara. And our program sponsors, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, the Department of Tourism, and the SM Investments Corporation. Sa ating po lahat, magandang hapon. Allow me to start by conveying our sincere appreciation to the Honorable President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. and Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin for granting us the privilege to hold the 2023 Outstanding Government Workers Award ceremony here at Malacanang Palace, and for graciously dedicating your time to present awards to the exemplary individuals of the Philippine government today. At last year's awards rites, President Marcos Jr. highlighted the values of patriotism and deep love of country as essential elements of genuine public service. Meeting the needs and expectations of our citizens requires substantial sacrifices. It entails embodying the ideal characteristics of a government worker, which demands selflessness and dedication. Today, it is no accident or coincidence that these awards rites coincide with the celebration of Valentine's Day and Ash Wednesday, days that we commemorate love and sacrifice. Because it is an opportune time to also reflect on the important role of love in the life of a public servant. And we will do this today by honoring the outstanding public servants who have shown their love for our country through selfless service, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the welfare of others. Sila na isinabuhay ang pagiging lingkod bayani at nagsilbi ng mahusay, tapat at wasto. Sila na hindi sinayang ang pagkakataon na tumulong sa pag-abot ng ating layunin na itaas ang antas ng serbisyo publiko at paunlarin ang buhay ng bawat Pilipino. Choosing to be a civil servant is one of the most profound expressions of love of country. And this love, like any other kind of love, requires nurturing. Without constantly reminding ourselves of our purpose for being in public service, we can easily get dragged down by cynicism. But if we remain conscious of the importance of our work and how our daily accomplishments contribute to a much bigger goal or objective, we can be more resilient in any challenge, more compassionate in the face of hardship, and more dedicated in working towards a better future for our country. Being in public service is never easy. We are often expected to work long hours and make difficult decisions. But it is in those moments that we remember why we do what we do. Remember the love that brought you here, the love for your community, our nation, and our fellow Filipinos. And let that love be your compass, guiding you through the daily struggles and propelling you forward. For in the end, it is this love, woven into the very fabric of public service, that will leave the most enduring legacy, a society built on empathy, compassion, and endless possibilities. It is commonly expressed that there is no greater gratification than knowing that you have fulfilled your responsibilities. So as chairperson of the Civil Service Commission, I, together with Commissioner Eileen Lourdes Lizada and Commissioner Ryan Alvin Acosta, and the entire CSC, we extend our congratulations to all our awardees. Not only have you excelled in carrying out your duties, you have created a considerable impact on the lives of our citizens while significantly contributing to the advancement of our nation. Isang mahalagang paalala sa ating lahat, ang halimbawang pinamalas ng ating mga lingkod bayani. Sana ay maging inspirasyon natin sila upang ipagpatuloy ang tama at mabuting gawain ng may pagmamalasakit sa ating mga kababayan at sa ating bayan. Ito ay magiging susi sa ating pagkamit ng layunin ng isang matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay para sa lahat. It is with much pride that the Civil Service Commission presents our country's exceptional public servants, the recipients of the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award, the Dangal ng Bayan Award, and the CSC Pag-asa Award. They exemplify integrity, innovation, and excellence in public service. They lead by example. Naway magsilbing inspirasyon ng ating mga pararangalan upang mapagtanto ng lahat na ang serbisyo publiko ay hindi instrumento sa pagpapaunlad ng sarili, kung hindi para sa kabutihan ng nakararami. Again, on behalf of the CSC, congratulations to all our awardees and thank you very much to all of you. Mabuhay kayo at mabuhay ang serbisyo publiko.
Thank you, Chairperson Nograles.
We would like to request the President to lead the conferment ceremony, beginning with the CEC Pag-asa Award. The President will be assisted by Chairperson Carlo B. Nograles, Commissioner Eileen Lourdes A. Lizada, and Commissioner Ryan Alvin R. Acosta. The CEC Pag-asa Award is given to an individual or group in recognition of their outstanding performance and innovative ideas with local and department-wide impact. The awardees shall receive the CSC Pag-asa Medallion crafted and sponsored by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, a plaque and a cash reward of 200,000 pesos for each individual awardee and 100,000 pesos per person for group awardees. The CSC Pag-asa awardees for 2023. Venus Alboroto, Education Program Supervisor, Department of Education, Schools Division of Surigao City, for her innovative approach to effective distance and digital learning, including augmented reality mobile applications through a partnership with the DOST Education Institute's Sematar project. Vanessa Joy Calderon, Senior Science Research Specialist, Department of Agriculture, Regional Office 2, for her significant contributions in advancing food security and nutrition in Cagayan Valley through product development of peanuts, soybeans, and mung beans for commercial marketing. Droli Clarabal, Associate Professor Pi, Isabela State University, Ilagan Campus, for inventing an ergonomically designed handheld massage tool, now used by Philippine athletes, coaches, and trainers, and for physical therapy of patients hoping to gain function of paralyzed limbs. Erickson de la Cruz, Agricultural Center Chief 4, Philippine Carabao Center, Nueva Ecija, for his unwavering commitment to sustaining the gains of the National Carabao Development Program, resulting in meeting 100% of targets in improving the genetic potentials of buffaloes. Ronaldie Ortesa, Director 3, Philippine Science High School System, Ilocos Region Campus, for her breakthrough initiatives to elevate the academic programs, making them practical and responsive to the needs of both learners and the community through a holistic approach enriched by public and private sector partnerships. Relvin Paragua, Agriculturalist 2, Department of Agriculture, Region 6. For leading the Bean to Bar initiative, develop the value chain for cacao products in Western Visayas, helping farmers identify sustainable and profitable markets for their produce. The OST PNRI Honey Team composed of Team Leader Angel Bautista II and Norman de Mendoza, Philippine Nuclear Research Institute, for coming up with a standard test to recognize the legitimacy of honey producers and products and ensure that consumers are buying real, unadulterated honey. FPIC Davao composed of Team Leader Mirasol Domingo, Cheryl Napoco, Dorothy Joy Candilas, and Fred Lisa, Department of Science and Technology, Region 11, for operationalizing 17 food innovation centers across the country by collaborative approach that accelerated competitiveness, encouraged startups, and more students to pursue food technology. Palayamanan Project Team composed of Team Leader Imelda Navarro, Aimee Esguerra, Jennifer Guevara, Rowelyn Balaran, and Anthony Ortega, Bulacan Agricultural State College, for pioneering a diversified integrated rice-based farming system, transferring the technology to more than 500 farmers, mainly in Central Luzon. Congratulations to the 2023 CSC Pag-asa awardees.
Now we proceed to the 2023 Dangal ng Bayan Award. The Dangal ng Bayan Award is given to an individual for performance of an extraordinary act of public service and consistent demonstration of the 8 norms of conduct under the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for public officials and employees. The awardees shall receive a trophy, a gold-gilded medallion crafted and sponsored by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, 200,000 pesos cash, and an automatic promotion to the next higher position or equivalent salary increase under Republic Act Number 6713. The 2023 Dangal ng Bayan awardees: Eleanor Ayan, Nutritionist, Dietitian 3, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Cordillera Administrative Region, for her dedication to duty in spearheading social, medical, and economic programs focused on addressing the needs of disadvantaged children under the care of the DSWD Child Development Centers. Mary Hazel Baliena, School Principal 2, Department of Education, Schools Division of Abra, for her earnestness in winning the battle against illiteracy, non-numeracy, and malnutrition via evidence-based, innovative, and creative solutions developed to address gaps found in learners' written works and performance. Rex Bernardo, Disability Affairs Officer 3, Provincial Government of Camarines Norte, for advancing the welfare of the differently abled and marginalized, resulting in reduced discrimination, policies on equal employment opportunities, infrastructure, and amenities for use of PWDs. Bernardo Cadaon Jr., Social Welfare Officer 1. Again, Bernardo Cadaon Jr., Social Welfare Officer 1, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Cordillera Administrative Region, for upholding public interest exemplified in his best practices in social welfare, which improved the efficiency of the Cordillera Administrative Region Rehabilitation Center for the youth. Bernardino Dabuet, Utility Worker 2, National Food Authority, Antipolo City, for maximizing his skills in all-around utility work, initiating various structural improvements that helped his agency in its operations and generated savings from labor cost. Gay Galdo, SPED Teacher 1, Department of Education, Division of Davao Oriental, for upholding public interest demonstrated in the improvised instructional materials for the visually challenged, which greatly enhanced teaching methods for learners with disabilities. Fritz Huele, Information Technology Officer 1, Department of Education, Schools Division of Rojas City, for the display of future readiness in the development of information technology systems, which greatly contributed to the efficiency in the operations and delivery of services of the Schools Division Office. Glenny Laping, Head Teacher 3, Department of Education, Schools Division of Lapu-Lapu City, for coming up with ingenious ways to stimulate interest in learning using gamification, digital exercises, and a mobile application where students, parents, and teachers can access learning modules even without internet connection, resulting in improved academic performance. Quirino Lonsagon, Master Teacher 2, Department of Education, Schools Division of Ozamis City, for the display of passion, diligence, and compassion for teaching students, earning the support of tribal elders, making them appreciate the value of education for the future of their children and the IP community as a whole. Fernando Viado, Administrative Aide 6, City Government of Antipolo, for his uncompromising commitment to public service, taking pride in being the go-to person when it comes to the preventive maintenance and ensuring good running condition of motor vehicles of the City Government of Antipolo. Congratulations to the 2023 Dangal ng Bayan awardees. Now we proceed to the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award. The Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award is the highest award given to public servants for exceptional or extraordinary contributions that had nationwide impact on public interest, security, and patrimony. The Presidential Lingkod Bayan awardees, individual and group, shall receive a gold gilded medallion crafted and sponsored by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, a presidential plaque, 200,000 pesos cash reward for individuals, and 100,000 cash reward for each member of group awardees, and an automatic promotion to the next higher position or equivalent salary increase. The 2023 Presidential Lingkod Bayan awardees: Orlando Balderrama, University Professor, Isabela State University, for pioneering collaborative research and development efforts on flood and sediment management in the ASEAN region. He established the Smart Water Infrastructure Management R&D Center, the country's first and only niche center in the region, or NICER for R&D. Ambrosio Cultura II, SUC President 4, University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, for successfully steering the university toward digital transformation, following a multi-year vision and strategic plan toward being the MIT of the country. He also focused on research extension, championing the use of solar power that benefited communities during extended disruptions in electricity supply. Christopher de la Cruz, Master Teacher 1, Department of Education, Alaminos City National High School, for promoting science research and robotics through the establishment of the Science Research and Robotics Club. This resulted in student-initiated inventions related to agriculture, intelligent aquaponics, and hydroponics that won in local and national robotics competition. Raquel Rivera. Master Teacher 1, Department of Education, Alamino City National High School, for her innovativeness in teaching information communication technologies and media arts, and establishing film club that produced short films and won 8 major awards in 7 international festivals. Julie Ann Salido, Professor 3, Aklan State University, for her display of grit as a professor and researcher in a male-dominated field. She is the woman behind the Android mobile application Sea Condition, Emergency Alert and Warning Apparatus for Vessel Safety or Sea Waves. Baguio Lead Contact Tracing Team, composed of Team Leader Donabel Panes, Maximo Sumeg-ang Jr., Michelle Junio, and Jefferson Damoslog, City Government of Baguio, for the team's prompt, proactive, and collaborative approach in the management of COVID-19 pandemic in the city of Baguio through the creation of Baguio Retooled Contact Tracing System. Their persistent efforts in making a sustainable and collaborative contact tracing system has inspired other LGUs from Ilocos region to Zamboanga to follow suit. Land Bank Agent Banking Program Team, composed of Team Leader Randolph Montesa, Pacifico De Paz Jr., Julie Rose Castro, Rosemary Guevara, and Michael Eric Labalan, Land Bank of the Philippines, Manila, for being at the